Without further ado, I guess this is the time to hop in.
So first on the clock, while we're setting everything up, Jiggly the General picking for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So be interesting to see, within our community, if there's any surprises. So this is a big pick for them. Looking forward to it. Oh, there's already
what's the trade? I can't look at Discord right now. What's the trade? Put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Everything in the chat on Twitch.
With Jets and Niners. Oh, this is going to be a big trade.
I don't know. It's one spot, right? I can't imagine that.
All right. Well, let's start with our first pick in the draft is going by the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we have the first pick is in from Jiggly the General. T-Law, baby. Trevor Lawrence. No surprises there. And we have the second pick now, Zach Wilson, or actually whoever's on the clock for.
Yeah, we have the trade, right? We have a trade in already. The number 3 team trying to move up to number 2.
Ooh, will it let us?
We'll allow you to do that.
So you want to do 2 for 3, and then what else? What else did you want to do?
I think to move up,
you get a third and a fourth rounder. That's weak.
You're probably going to have to give up a second round next year or something.
Yeah, I'll do the second round next year. Third and fourth.
Let's see it. Make it happen.
All right, let's offer the trade.
Let's see.
And, let's force this trade.
Nice. Okay, 49ers on the clock
49ers,
at 2.
You're on the clock.
Who do we have? I would imagine they're trading up to get the quarterback that the Jets so badly wanted, but let's see. Waiting for Alpha. Oh, no, Alpha Dog traded back. We got the Book Ragtag.
We got Book.
Picking number 2.
All right, who you going with, Book? Who you going at number 2? Zach Wilson,
we gotta move
Fields, Sewell, Pitts. Trade up for Pitts. Have the 2 best tight ends in the league.
Oh, no, that's somebody else.
Wilson,
there he goes.
There it is.
He went Wilson. Yep.
What a pick.
I cannot imagine the Jets are going to trade down a slot and give up on Wilson. But, that was a pretty juicy. They get an extra second-round pick next year, a couple of extra thirds and fourths this year. So we'll see. Number 3, the New York Jets, picked by Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog, what you got?
In a real draft, Niners want Jones. Alpha Dog, who you want at 3 for the New York Jets?
This is the part where I can do my, Mel Kiper impressions. We can talk a lot about Zach Wilson and, why Shanahan needed to have him, give everything up. This is what they do. They fill time so that Alpha Dog can give us their pick.
Yeah, Alpha Dog, in real life, you'd have 10 minutes on the clock. I'd say you got about 30
there it
seconds
is.
Here. Justin Fields coming off the board.
Going through. I love that pick. I can't believe Justin Fields has dropped. His stock has dropped so much. He was unbelievable in the semifinal win. And then in the championship game this year, it shocks me. I know he doesn't have the height necessarily, but okay. At 4, we have the Falcons. We don't have that one picked. So Jesse, I can't pick for the Falcons because I will sabotage it. It's a guarantee. So I'm going to let you pick this one.
I'm the Patriots fan. I'm no better. I'd say they already have a pretty strong wide receiver group. I mean, Calvin Ridley had a breakout year. Julio Jones is Julio Jones. I mean, maybe they'd want to add another Alabama wide receiver to their trio. Can I do a Roger Goodell draft impersonation? With the 4th pick in the 2021 Pass the Rock mock draft, the Atlanta Falcons select, and sorry, Bengals fans, Penei Sewell out of Oregon.
Wow. I love that pick for them. I love that pick for them because I don't want to have to go against Kyle Pitts twice a year for the next 15 years for sure.
Yeah.
So crazy.
And I don't think that they necessarily need Kyle Pitts. They just traded for Hayden Hurst last year. Again, didn't have an amazing year with Matt Ryan, but he was still a first round tight end like 2-3 years ago. So I don't think that you can give up on him just yet. And I think that they got to protect Matt Ryan. He has no ability to escape the pocket, so you have to keep it clean for him.
Right. So Bengals. Bengals are on the clock. We have no one picking for the Bengals, so I'll take the Bengals. All right. So we've been talking for weeks. Are they going with Sewell or are they going with Jamar Chase? Sewell off the board, as you said. Pitts is there. Really interesting to think about Pitts, but I think they're going to go with what their quarterback wants to go with. And so I'm going to pick Jamar Chase out of New Orleans with the 5th pick to the Bengals.
Bold. I like it. No, I think Pitt's falling to 6 already. This is kind of crazy for the Dolphins, although they have the one and only Mike Gesicki, who's got some good hands on him. What do we think? Who's Dolphins? Daniel Schapp is the Dolphins.
Daniel Schapp has the Dolphins. Yep. Just waiting on their pick. We are, yes, he was in the chat. Yep.
Zachary in our Discord. Yeah. He wants the Lions if they're still available.
The Lions are still available. They're next. So be ready. So just waiting on Daniel Schapp to make the pick. Interesting thinking about the Lions picking next. A lot of people have those teams that want to jump up to grab a quarterback, like the Patriots, like other teams potentially. That's their number one spot, it seems. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Daniel Schapp, what's your pick?
Is he in the chat right now?
There it is.
Devontae Smith to go with Tua since they played on Bama.
There you go.
All right, there it is. Devontae
Interesting.
Smith going 6th. Whoever said that he wasn't even top 20.
Yeah.
Good luck defending that. Alpha Dog saying he's better than Jamar Chase.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Jamar Chase obviously took last year off with COVID. So, I think we forget a little bit about what he did, and he was the best receiver in the history of college football the year before. So, and I am biased. Kyle Pitts, though, still dropping. Now, it's too bad. He is a tight end. So, technically, if the team that we think, like Atlanta, might pick him, lets him go, he could drop even farther. So, we have the Lions up.
Do we have anyone on the Broncos yet, by the way?
The Broncos, yes. D-Shap 123 is picking for the Broncos.
Oh, Aaron Bernstein wants a team as well.
He can have the Panthers at 8. Panthers are open.
Okay. Zelbin is Zachary taking the Lions. You're up. You're on the clock, Zelbin. Who we going at 7? You got. Here are your options. You can take.
There it is.
Wild. All right, Pitts to go along with T.J. Hawkinson. You'd think the Lions might want to go wide receiver since they lost Marvin Jones and Kenny Golladay this year. But if Kyle Pitts can do everything.
But they're also coached by Dan Campbell, former tight end in the NFL. So maybe he's rolling through the middle of the field. You got a lot of two-seam action going on. So
they're going the Patriots approach. 2 tight ends, a bunch of running backs.
Jared Goff can't throw out routes. All he can do, up the seam. Let's go. 2 tight ends.
They already got hacky sack. All right. Who's going Panthers?
Next.
Aaron Bernstein. Do you want Panthers at 8?
Oh, here comes the hot trade rumor from the LT Santa. Christian McCaffrey to the Steelers. I think the Steelers would pretty much have to give up everything, maybe even the stadium for that one.
They'd have to give up Mike Tomlin for that.
Exactly. All right, so waiting on a Panthers pick. If not, Jesse, you'll be up, and I'll let you take that. Be interesting with the Panthers there. I think that's a good trade-up spot. They do have it's listing here their needs as quarterback, but I don't think they're going to pick him.
Micah Parsons saying Micah Parsons at 8. All right.
Okay.
Linebacker.
Is that our first defensive player being drafted?
I believe so, yes.
Yep. I expected a lot of offense being gone quick, so we'll see. Starting next week, check us out on Monday, 8 p.m. instead of our regular Wednesday slot.